World of Warcraft. It's been around for over 13 years now, it's had 6 expansions, and its 7th, Battle for Azeroth, is just around the corner, bringing tons of new features and changes, some big and some small. With every expansion, there are certain changes that are exciting and some that are, well, not so much. So let's take a look at my top 5 reasons to be excited about Battle for Azeroth. Number 5. Better character customization. More character customization options is something the community, myself included, have been asking for forever. One thing a lot of people like about RPGs is creating a unique avatar to play as, but unfortunately due to WoW's design, the character creation is pretty meh, especially when compared to other MMOs like Black Desert Online. Thankfully, in Battle for Azeroth, Blizzard are stepping up their customization game. Sure, it'll be nowhere near as good as Black Desert Online, but at least it's something. So far, the much wanted option to allow orcs to stand up straight will be added. Those poor orcs, they've had back issues for 13 years, so finally they can stand up straight. And Blood Elves will be able to change their green eyes to gold. Apparently it's also been data mined that Undead will also be getting straight back options, but it hasn't been confirmed by Blizzard yet, so take that with a pinch of salt. Number 4. War Mode. War Mode is a huge change coming in Battle for Azeroth. You know how at the moment realms are either PvE or PvP? Like on a PvE realm you can't attack the opposing faction unless they have PvP enabled, but on PvP realms you can. In BFA that's all changing. Some people might regret rolling on a PvP realm because they might be tired of getting ganked, or they might want to quest without the worry of being attacked at any second or whatever, and some people may regret rolling on a PvE realm because they want those faction battles to take place. Well, in BFA, PvE and PvP realms will no longer exist. Instead, if you want to do World PvP, you can activate the War Mode in your capital city. If you activate War Mode, you'll be placed in a separate shard alongside other players who have it activated as well. So you might be thinking, why would I bother activating this when questing because being attacked by other players slows down the grind? Well, you get rewards. Having War Mode active will grant more XP and give you more resources like Azerite power. Now I like me some World PvP, so I'm really hyped about this. Number 3. Allied Races. Allied Races is a feature that a lot of us have been asking for, well, since for as long as I can remember actually. I can't actually remember a time where there hasn't been at least one forum post asking for a subrace type feature. Even thinking back as far as Vanilla and BC, I'm pretty sure people were asking for it. So far we've got 4 allied races in game already, the High Mountain Tauren, Void Elves, Nightborn and Lightforged Draenei. We've got 2 more coming at the start of BFA, the Dark Iron Dwarves and the Magar Orcs, and 2 more have been confirmed for later release, the Zandalari Trolls and the Cold Tyran Humans. But there are so many different allied races Blizzard could be planning to put into the game, as it's been pretty much confirmed that even more than those announced will be happening throughout BFA's expansion cycle. One of the races that's getting a bit of attention for a future allied race are the Fox people, the Volparen. So far, to mixed reviews, a bit of a Marmite race, you either love them or you hate them. Now I'm personally hoping for Dark Rangers because I've always thought that they were really cool. Number 2. Island Expeditions. Island Expeditions is a new feature being added in BFA that's somewhat similar to the scenarios that we had in MOP, but with a pretty interesting spin on it. If you remember the MOP scenarios, they were essentially 3-man dungeons, right? Well, Island Expeditions are 3-man instances as well, but you explore islands across the Great Sea in search for Azerite, the new resource. But they're not static. Each time you do an island expedition, even if it's the same island, it'll be different. Each time there'll be different mobs, the resources will be found in different areas, capture points will be different, etc. and so forth. I really love the randomness about this new feature. It'll be different each time. It won't become stale after a few playthroughs. What I also love about Island Expeditions is that there's 4 different modes: normal, heroic, mythic, and PvP. Of course, normal, heroic, and mythic is a difficulty setting, but the PvP mode sounds amazing. Fighting other players for resources is my kind of game mode, and it's something that I'm really excited for. Number 1. Warfronts. Warfronts is something we've never seen anything like in WoW before. It's going to be a new 20-player co-op PvE feature based on RTS games, but instead of playing from a top-down god perspective, controlling heroes and units, your character and the other 19 people in your raid are the heroes. Together you'll establish bases, collecting resources like lumber and iron, building buildings like barracks and armories, and create your own army to win the objective. Now I love, and I mean love, Warcraft 3, which this whole idea is based off, and I really cannot wait to play this. But the Warfronts won't be active at all times. You know the system on the Broken Shore where you have to hand in resources to build the temporary buildings like Mage Tower? Supposedly it'll be like that. Each faction will hand in resources to temporarily unlock the Warfront event. When your faction wins the Warfront, it's been hinted that you'll unlock world quests in that area, and of course for winning Warfronts, there'll be armor sets and weapons as rewards. Now I seriously cannot wait for this, but I would love it if they made a PvP mode for this, because what says World of Warcraft more than actual Alliance v Horde skirmishes? But regardless, Warfronts look awesome. So, that's it for my top 5 reasons to be excited for Battle for Azeroth. What are you most excited for? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for WoW machinimas, WoW countdowns, and just general WoW content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers guys!